Hi everybody, welcome to this first video of 2022. First, before we begin the weekly video, I want to wish everybody a wonderful 2022. Hope you had a great year 2021 in the markets and in your life. I just tweeted this on January 1st, but I'm going to say it again. Even if we're focused here on trading, I'm wishing you all the best to your accounts being green, but the most important is health, your loved ones, and life in general. So I hope you're going to have the best year in 2022. The trading journal is clean, ready for a full year to be written on it. So nothing really interesting to show there. It's blank. So we're gonna go straight to the most interesting point. Let me take my notes. There you go. I wanted to talk about first and foremost a video that I just released. I might have it somewhere around there. No, I do not have it ready, so I'm going to go and show it to you right now. I just released a video in 2021, the last days of 2021, which is called What I Learned This Year. If you're interested into a lot of information, I really recommend you should check it out. It's very dense, has a lot of information. I hope it's valuable to you. It's pretty much everything wrapped up very shortly about what I learned in 2021. I learned so much because it's one of my it's the really first active trading year with a adjusted plan, risk management, screening, a really processed workflow. So you should check it out. Really, it's very interesting. To also start this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I did very rapidly in 2021. It's very simple. In the first part of 2021, I did very well. And in the second part of 2021, I did very bad. The reason for that is simply the state of the markets. I made mistakes in my screening, in my detection of opportunities, and I took too many opportunities on small and mid caps and unuseful sectors, and you can clearly see the market changing polarity back in the middle and in the beginning and in the middle of the year 2021, when the whole market is actually up. The Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are up on the whole year. From the middle of the year, it started going down. So very bad for me. The thing I have to do this year is really focus on the right opportunity and work on my screening, work on my selection of opportunities. And that is going to be the best thing that I can do. So you can see the indexes look very normal. We are making all-time highs over all-time highs, so nothing really interesting to say. What we just can comment is the European indexes making new all-time highs, finally, because the European indexes have been very, very choppy. France has gone up just slightly, but Germany is still in the range. The European mid caps doing quite a nice breakout after 3 years of bear market and range market, so very good for European mid caps. The only bad thing that I'm seeing is crypto capitals coming out of cryptos. Cryptos are just gonna be, I think, the useless asset in the first part of this year 2022. I'm really not heavy into crypto at the moment. I'm like heavy into stable coins and maybe going to cash out at some point to input into stocks if the crypto markets really become shit, because at that moment the crypto markets are really just not interesting. Since April 21 for Bitcoin, for altcoins we have had slightly interesting periods, but yeah, you can see that since November 21 the capitals are just leaving. Of course, Bitcoin is much weaker than Ethereum. You can see that. I don't know if you agree with me, but Ethereum remains much stronger, considering its correction is a lot weaker than the one in Bitcoin. Bitcoin is correcting a lot stronger. So I think if we see a bull market on altcoins, Ethereum is going to overperform Bitcoin. But right now, this is not really what we're seeing. We're seeing more and more bearish downside, and we're seeing a lot of selling pressure right there with this level holding pretty nicely for now. But I wouldn't be surprised if we break down over there. I'm also keeping an eye on Forex because the dollar is really interesting. You have had this fake breakdown that happened, which is very nice. The US dollar is in a very strong daily trend. Of course, this, if you look at the long-term chart, it's very not trending. If you want to see the trends, you have to look at the weekly. In the weekly, we're in this big range, and there is a possibility that this daily trend keeps going into the top of the range, and that we make this into a consolidation pattern, and that we break up to new highs. That's a very high possibility. So I'm keeping an eye on the dollar and the dollar pairs. So because I live in Europe, I look at the euro dollar, but I'm also looking at other kinds of trades and other kinds of pairs, just for the sake of information. But yeah, if you want to invest, it's very interesting to take a look at the dollar. Really take a look at the dollar, and also commodities. But I think the dollar is more interesting. Commodities are just in a pause for now. Not very much things happening. I want to talk about the setups that I'm watching. This week we have had, I took some trades, I believe, was it before the end of the year, I think. So I took some trades onto stocks that had nice setups with using very, very small risk management. I'm going to review all the few of the trades I took. I took a trade on Constellation Software, Canadian stock. Absolutely best momentum you can see here. It's just going up even stronger than NASDAQ. So amazing stock that we see right there, Constellation Software. The Canadian markets are closed, so we're going to see how this trade looks. Infosys, which is an Indian tech company. Also very beautiful daily setup that you see. Nice breakout. We'll see how this plays in the future. Invitation Homes, it's a real estate stock that's making its own thing. It's a beautiful consolidation. I bought it a little bit too late. I wanted to try something in here. I'm only risking 0.1% of my risk. Very, very small risk, so no big deal if I lose money on this, as always, until I get back my high win rates. How do you say that in English? PKI, sorry. It used to look good, and now this massive red candle makes the pattern, the retest that really needs to hold. It's the healthcare sector, and the healthcare sector was a very high performer. Was it last week or the previous weeks? And we'll see if this support holds. But the setup was nice, so I took it. Sorry for my yawn. Same here for this it's a Switzerland stock, small company. Well, small, 43 billion, but for the US, it's a pretty small company. It's a medium-sized company. Amazing setup. Also, not the strongest momentum. Not the VCP, the volatility contraction pattern. I'm really trying to work different strategies, work different setups at the moment with very small risk. Again, I have this 0.1% risk, very, very small position there. And if this level does not hold, well, it means that it was too late. And another position that I took that is the worst, it's really not working as I enjoy. It's Cadence Design Systems, which is, well, I hoped that it would be a strong open, and now you can see that it's more bearish. We'll see in the next weeks how it looks, but yeah, not the best kind of setup. So yeah, this is a very quick video. I'm going to make much more interesting videos in the year. I have many plans for the year, many plans to help you guys get through this year with easy workflow. I have a lot of ideas to help people into their trading routine. So if you want to see more of this, please subscribe. And that was the first video of 2022. Hope you're going to have a great year, showing you my trades, showing you my journal, showing you my strategies and all. That's it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Have a great week. Goodbye.